Hello friends, welcome to my channel Basic Life Science. Hope you all are doing well. So now today's topic is the difference between gram positive and gram negative bacteria. And before starting that, let's see the scientist who has developed this gram stain. So he is Christian Gram, and he was a Danish bacteriologist noted for his development of the gram stain. The gram staining, also called Gram's method, is a method of differentiating bacterial species into two large groups, the gram-positive bacteria and gram-negative bacteria. So he is Christian Gram, and I thought I should put some handsome and cute picture of the scientist. And isn't it handsome? So now let's move on to the next slide. Jokes apart. So this is the representation of the cell wall of gram positive and gram negative bacteria. And before moving to the slide in details, you please subscribe my channel. I need your support to provide you the free education that I am providing. Please subscribe. So now in this picture we can see that the peptidoglycan layer in case of gram positive bacteria is very thick, and in case of gram negative bacteria the peptidoglycan layer is very thin. Peptidoglycan layer is depicted in this picture with this brown color. Now you can see the brown color is very thick in case of gram positive bacteria, and the color is very thin in case of gram negative bacteria. What else we can see? We can see that the outer membrane that is present in case of gram negative bacteria is absent in case of gram positive bacteria. So the differences that comes out is, in case of gram positive bacteria the outer membrane is absent, and in case of gram negative bacteria the outer membrane is present and made up of lipopolysaccharides and proteins. You can see in the picture also. And the next difference is, there is thick peptidoglycan wall in case of gram positive bacteria, and in case of gram negative bacteria there is thin peptidoglycan wall. Next, this is beautiful picture that is depicting the gram positive cell wall, and this depicts the gram negative cell wall. So we can again see the peptidoglycan layer is very thick and here it is very thin. And what else we can see? The teichoic acid. Teichoic acid is absent in case of gram positive bacteria, but it is present in case of it is present in case of gram positive bacteria and it is absent in case of gram negative bacteria. So the differences that comes out is, the teichoic acid is present in case of gram positive bacteria and teichoic acid is absent in case of gram negative cell wall, and lipid content in gram positive cell wall is very low, and in case of gram negative cell wall the lipid content in the outer membrane is high but is present. Here we can see the lipopolysaccharide. Okay, so now what the procedure of gram staining? So at first we take up the two cell and we add crystal violet. After adding crystal violet, it become violet in color. Both the cell, gram positive and gram negative cell, both become violet in color. Then we apply mordant like iodine so that the stain holds on to the cell wall more firmly. So it gets attached to it more firmly. Then we apply decolorizing agent like alcohol. After application of alcohol, the gram positive cell wall retains the violet color, but in case of gram negative cell wall, the lipid content get dissolved out in alcohol and so that the color also. So in order to visualize the gram negative cell wall in a microscope, we have to stain it with one counter stain like safranin. The procedure is in a flowchart. So let's see. There is gram positive bacteria, there is gram negative bacteria. So now the primary stain is crystal violet. The cells become violet. Then iodine treatment, it acts as a mordant which helps in retention of the color. Then decolorizing agent like alcohol is added, then it become again colorless. So in order to visualize it, we have to counter stain with safranin, then it become pink and it remains violet in color. Now we can see the picture of gram negative bacteria, and this is the picture of gram positive bacteria. This is the microscopic picture of these two. Let's summarize the procedure again. The addition of crystal violet turns violet. Both the cells turns violet. Case of gram negative also, in case of gram positive also. Now, in case of gram negative, the addition of alcohol, it loses color of crystal violet as crystal violet bound with lipid containing outer membrane. So, crystal violet bounds here with the lipid containing outer membrane, and the lipid get dissolved in alcohol. So, there is no color. But in case of gram positive bacteria, there is no lipid in the outer membrane. So, the stain get firmly attached with the peptidoglycan wall, and the peptidoglycan wall don't dissolve out in the alcohol, so it retains its color. And so to see the gram negative bacteria in a microscope, we have to stain it with a counter stain such as safranin, and they become pink in color. Let's see more differences in the flagella of gram positive and gram negative bacteria. Here we can see the basal body has four rings: 1, 2, 3, 4. And here the basal body has two rings: 1 and 2. So this, in the case of gram positive bacteria, there is 2 ring, and in case of gram negative bacteria, there is 4 ring. Let's see again another picture. Here we can see the rings, the L ring, the P ring, the MS ring, and C ring. But in case of gram positive bacteria, there is only MS ring and C ring. Now let's summarize all the procedure in a chart. All the differences are here in the table. We can see the cell wall thickness in case of gram positive bacteria is 20 to 80 nanometer. It is very thick. And in case of gram negative bacteria, it is 8 to 10 nanometer. The peptidoglycan layer, it is thick layer, and here it is thin layer. We have seen it in the pictures. Teichoic acid, we know, present in case of gram positive bacteria and absent in case of gram negative bacteria. The outer membrane is absent in gram positive bacteria. Outer membrane is present in gram negative bacteria. Resistance to antibiotic, the gram positive bacteria is more susceptible to the antibiotic. But why? Cause it don't have the outer membrane. The outer membrane is the semi-permeable membrane that don't allow everything to come inside the cell. But in case of gram positive bacteria, they don't have the outer membrane, so they become more susceptible to the antibiotic. The gram negative bacteria, they are more resistant to the antibiotic because of the presence of outer membrane. Because of this. Now, gram staining, gram positive bacteria become purple in color, purple violet in color, and the gram negative bacteria become pink in color. The flagella, basal body has 2 ring in case of gram positive bacteria, and basal body has 4 ring in case of gram negative bacteria. The examples are Staphylococcus, Streptococcus, and the example of gram negative bacteria is Escherichia coli, the famous E. coli, and Salmonella. So guys, if you have any queries, you can comment in the comment box, and if you want the PDF format of this presentation, you can join my Telegram group Basic Life Science. Download the Telegram app and then search there Basic Life Science. You can get my channel, you can join that channel, and I provide all my PDFs in that channel. So guys, thank you for watching the whole video. Please subscribe my channel and press the bell icon to get the notification of my new uploaded video. Thank you.